Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Let's Play Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. I'm your host today, SoundSenior09, and I just had some lunch. So good, too. Nothing like taking a sandwich and pressing it and grilling it a little bit. Just adds a little delicious, juicy flavor to it. Maybe it's just the texture, straight up. Alright, so, starting off round 4. We got ourselves what looks like a, kind of a mess here. Kinda, sorta, but really, it's not as bad as you might think. So we got 5 green circles we need to take care of. That's the first thing that comes to mind. So, I'm thinking a T-shape. If we pull this green out to the right, and then drop this in. Excuse me, and this is an example of the kind of puzzle I actually enjoy seeing in action when I drop something from the very top of a stack. If I was dropping that down and then expected to know that that was my first move to set up for something, then I wouldn't be so happy-go-lucky about it, I guess. Huh. Interesting, okay. Well, I see we got 4 blues, and I'm thinking it's going to be a horizontal match on the ground. So let's go ahead and pull this blue out, so that way there's a blue block in each column, if you will. And then to get things in motion, I guess we'll just match these stars here and be on our merry little way, and with Pikachu going... Stage clear. Sorry, I was rubbing my nose and I went ahead and decided to edit out some of the sound there. You know, that way you guys didn't have to do that sound effect, you know. Let's analyze this a bit here. Okay, I'm done analyzing. We just have to move this cyan block, or switch to cyan and blue, switch this purple and cyan, and then when we match the purples, the blue blocks are going to match crisscrossy, which is impossible to really match yourself without a chain, so always fun to see those in action, I suppose. Also, I do approve of the scene change each time they decide to create like these little stages. I mean, I know it's a minute, I guess is another way to put it, detail, but I do like the fact that Pikachu looks like he's encased in some kind of machinery that's being hooked up and ready each time he does his electrical attack. It just kind of adds that extra flavor of, deliciousness, you know? Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one actually gave me some time gave me some time to do the crime. Oh no. This one gave me a little trouble, but what we need to do is we need to take this yellow star and switch it with this heart on the left, and then switch it again. And then suddenly, the solution becomes that more evident. I do apologize if these videos are a little short for your taste buds, probably. I have contemplated doing 2 rounds per a video, but I feel like this is probably a better way as far as organization is concerned. Not to say that we're going to strive to be like Organization 13, you know, jeez, we're not a bunch of nobodies, Ooh, this is another one that actually gave me a little trouble again. This goes back to my whole, well, round 4 is when it really starts, or stage 4 is when it really starts to get hard. Not to say that it's being turned on, mind you. So what we need to do is we actually need to pull this yellow star out on the bottom right to the right, and then repeat the action on the left side with the triangle. Yeah. What? That kind of blew my mind away when that happened. Sometimes seeing matches like that are a little hard, admittedly. But I guess that's where, if you play around a bit, and again, this goes back to my whole idea of sometimes you have to play around and make a mess and make mistakes, kind of like the Magic School Bus. Make mistakes, get messy, and then, you know, that's kind of how you learn, you know. You know, geez, man, I must know a lot. Ooh, how do we do this? I can see we have 5 stars, as well as 4 purple diamonds. So, already 2 problems present themselves, but it's very much looking like it's set up to where we want to match the stars in a T-shape, so let's go ahead and get that situated first. And then, this is where things get a little hairy, not to be confused with Marv and Harry from Home Alone. We need to go ahead and pull this purple out to set it on the ground, I guess. And then, okay, now it's starting to be like, okay, yeah, once you get to this point, you got it. Match the hearts, then the T-shaped stars, and then the 4 diamonds just kind of fall in place, and they just take care of themselves. They're like, no, don't stress yourself out. We got this. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Oh my gosh, this made me think of Beige from One Piece. In the anime, well, he's in the anime, dude, we know that. I was gonna say, in the manga where we're at, he is really turning out to be quite the bad, but seriously, a major, dad booty character. I'm loving it. You know, kind of like McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. So how do we want to tackle this one? I think I remember seeing this and thinking, the fudge? Because we have a giant U in the middle here, or a horseshoe, if you will, although horseshoes are admittedly a bit rounder. I'll give him E for effort for trying to make a horseshoe. I digress. In seeing, one of the problems is the fact that we got 4 stars, so clearly that's got all those have to match. But I'm thinking they just need to simply drop down, maybe? It feels like that's going to be the plan, if you will. So, I wonder if maybe... Ooh. I feel like I want to match the blues on the bottom here, but I'm trying to think, like, how would we go about doing that, actually? I'm a bit stumped as of now. Gasp! Silent Senior's actually stumped? My goodness, somebody. Stop the press, call the president, tell him we've upgraded to DEFCON 2. Ooh. Alright, well, don't sit here and not do anything. Let's just do a little mistake-making, and then we'll figure it out afterward. So, let's try my first idea. Move this star over to the left, or to the right, rather, excuse me. And then... Oh, I was going to move the star down, drop it down, and then flick it over. Well, actually, I guess that would be a terrible idea, wouldn't it? Well, anyway, then my other idea was to pull the star out, but then the question remains, what next? I mean, is this going to work if I take this blue here and drop it? I'll be danged, it does. How about that? Actually, was half hesitant. I was expecting that to fail. That one is kind of a weird... Those kinds of puzzles are weird, honestly. Where your mission, it feels like, is to set up and get ready to follow through. Well, like, let me see if I can better explain that. You know how you seem to focus your energy and your eyes tend to divert to one specific problem that you're trying to deal with, and you're like, you can't take your eyes off of that one single problem until you figured out the solution? It's a little weird like that because it feels like no matter what you do, the problem isn't going away, and you want to focus just solely on the problem. But in reality, like the stars here, if these were the problem, but we have to temporarily take our focus off the stars and maybe move them onto the green circles in order to solve the problem completely. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I feel like there's an analogy somewhere in there that says sometimes you have to kind of think outside the box, I guess. Huh. I mean, shoot, what the heck, man? I could pull this purple diamond out and then match the stars, but that really would not solve our problem, to be honest. Alternatively, what I could do is match the hearts, but that would still create a problem, so let's not do that. Let's match the stars and see how things drop. Okay, I think I might see an alternative idea. Possibly. What if we take this heart here and switch it with the diamond? And then drop this diamond, pull this diamond out to the right, and then from there, we match the stars here, the red hearts will fall down, give us the angry, constipated look, and then the green circles with their "oh!" and then the diamonds come in and go "oh!" equally as crazy. Cool. And with that, we've cleared the minimum requirement to say, hey, we did stage 4. And Professor Oak's gonna probably say, hey, the puzzles are gonna get harder. You cleared 8 stages, but the puzzles will get harder still, so use your head. Yeah. You're just saying that just to scare us away. Actually, he's probably saying that to inspire us to keep thinking harder and more critically, I guess. If you call this critical thinking, that is. This feels like if I were to take this Well, should I do that? I don't know. Let's do it. Pull this diamond, or this, yeah, this diamond. Hello, that's half a diamond. This cyan triangle out of the way. And then... Uh-oh. My idea was to match the stars, but that's not going to work. The other idea I had was to pull this heart out to the right. Like this, but then that wouldn't work either. So let's actually put that back up there, because I think we have a better idea. Instead, let's go ahead and pull this red heart out to the right, and then match the stars to the right side, like so. 1, 2. Hey, how about that? Hey, bada, swing bada! Yeah. Get all those stars back. Oh, yes. It's like we're being a big rock star. Yeah. Really? This looks like Missingo. You know, the legendary glitch Pokemon? Seriously, it's what it looks like. I'm gonna put a picture on screen and compare it. But I'm telling you, this looks like Missingo. Maybe a skinnier version, but still. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anywho, pronunciation issues aside, let's put our heads to figuring this out, shall we? Well, one idea I actually have is, let's switch this blue and this green for a bit, okay? Follow me here. And then, let's maybe pull this blue out. Okay, and then now we've got it set up to where if we match the greens, the stars will match, but the cyan triangles will also match. Anyway, I should just shut up and let it do it. Pika! Pikachu! Yay! Alright, cool. And with that, cleared a complete and total stage, thus earning us another hint. Yay! It's like we're Professor Layton experts. And the Pichu Silhoot is filled in. Sweet. Oh, gee, excuse me. That sandwich was a lot better than I thought it was. Whew! Well, with that done, we have finished up round 4, and all that's left is round 5. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you bunches. Please don't tail swap, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!